What's up guys, right here. I have some gameplay for you that I caught on my PS4 of my Titan. I am a Titan main, some PvP gameplay, so I'm going to explain some of the loadout and what I'll be using and such. And if you like it, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. I'm going to explain the loadout now. So basically, I'm using Middle Tree Striker because of this perk right here, Inertia Override. If you slide over ammo, it reloads the equipped weapon and increases weapon damage for a short time, which is really good, especially as you'll see later on. I'm using a sniper rifle, and that might make it easier for me to clean up with the last word, which is the loadout I'll be using. Impact conversion is cool. You get super energy from hitting enemies with ballistic slam, just from hitting them. And ballistic slam is a pretty good melee in my opinion. It can catch people off guard for easy cleanups as well. And I love the Thunder Crash super because it is a shutdown super, and seeing how there's so many supers in this game, it's really cool to be able to just shut them down if you have your super and help your team out that way. Using Catapult Lift, I like it because it just has a strong initial burst of momentum if I need to jump out of the way of whatever's coming at me. So that's the class I'm using. Now, the last word is my primary weapon. I love this gun. It's really good on pretty much any platform, and I've always liked it. I love using it to hipfire people. And the sniper I'm using is Beloved. I got this roll farmed in the menagerie. It has snapshot sights and quick draw. Really good perks for a sniper rifle in my opinion. Um, I gave it a stability masterwork, seeing as I'm playing on console. It kind of helps me do the follow-up shots I need to do, and it just is very consistent. And snapshot sights and quick draw just sort of take away all the handling penalties that a sniper might have. I'm using Hammerhead for my power. PvE roll, but it's pretty decent in PvP as well. It has Feeding Frenzy Rampage, as you can see, and Rampage helps get those multi-kills in PvP as well. So it's a pretty solid machine gun. Now, everyone's probably going to hate me, be it I'm using the One-Eyed Mask, and basically it's because it has enhanced hand cannon targeting. You always want to go for those enhanced perks, and I don't know if it works very well on the last word, but I feel like it kind of helps me be more consistent with the last word whenever I'm using it. And I got the ornament on it, which looks pretty cool, but this enhanced hand cannon targeting perk is really, really useful, in my opinion. At least that's what I feel. I'm not sure if it's a placebo, but it works. I have these gauntlets with an enhanced hand cannon loader. Really good for reloading that last word really quickly. Seeing as it only has 8 bullets, this is really good. And machine gun scavenger, if there's heavy ammo on the ground, maybe I pick up more bullets. My chest piece has enhanced unflinching sniper aim. Obviously, this helps a lot for keeping the sniper on target. Really works. Enhanced hand cannon dexterity for the cleanups. So if I hit a body shot with the snipe, I can pull out the last word really quickly and finish off the kill like that. So it's really useful as well to have that perk on the boots, and obviously good cleanup potential right there. And I just like the way they look as well. The Mark has sniper rifle scavenger to pick up more special ammo for the sniper, and we are going to go to the gameplay now. So I recorded all this in post, and we're flying into Solitude, which is probably one of my favorite maps, especially for Last Word Snipe, because Last Word lets you cover those corridors and being inside the building, and then the snipe helps you cover the outside. So this map has a lot of potential to get some really good lanes, and also some close quarters engagements inside the building. So I like to start off pretty aggressive whenever I am loading into this map, especially when I spawn this side. I like coming into this building right here through this door and pre-aiming this hallway, the small corridor right there. And I see someone pass by, my teammate's in the way, but right here I just toss this nade, and I get a good tag on the guy trying to cap B. And there's a lot of chaos, but you know, I just try to stay focused and, you know, try to get my engagements in my range. And right here, I like to pace my shots with the last word when I'm on console because of the recoil. It's pretty insane, you know, the recoil, how it can get on console, as we all know. And right here I whiff a snipe, but you know, I try to get them off tower. And right there, if you noticed, the last word pulled down a lot because when I'm firing the last word, I'm pulling really hard down on the analog stick to try to keep the control of the gun. Right here, I hit a nice body shot. So you can see the potential of this build right here. The last word just shuts down this guy trying to run at me shoulder charging because of the fast time to kill. And, you know, it's just beastly in close quarters. You just have to try to choose your engagements. I play really passively here, and it works out so far, so we're off to a good start. So I'm looking at a lot of pings on the radar. There's a lot of people, so what I do is put a barricade in there to try to protect my teammates and cut off some angles. And right here I hear the pulse rifle going off, and I know I'm not going to win that challenge if he's more than a couple meters away, so I kind of back off. I know he's probably got control of that lane. Right here I peek outside and I see three enemies, and so I decide to just back off and try to regroup with my team. So it's super important, especially in Destiny. Team shotting is a thing, and if you get team shot, you're going to get melted. Right here, I probably should have died. This should have been death number 1. I don't know how he missed that. Those shots, or didn't have enough melee to kill me, but I survived that. Again, this guy is laning with a pulse rifle, and I know I can't challenge that with my loadout. So I take a good snipe here because the guy was distracted, and I get the crispy headshot. So I was really careful about choosing my engagements here. This is super important, especially in this meta. This guy, I think I had killed him a couple of times, so he knew to back off. Couldn't get the snipe there, unfortunately. Right here I see his teammates die, and I know someone's laning, so I just go for the snipe as well. So that's why this map was probably perfect for this loadout, because of all the laning potential that you have as a sniper. Right here I'm seeing lots of pings on the radar over by power, and I'm wondering whether I should go for it, seeing as it's up, but I am scared that there might be a lot of people there. And I don't see any pings on the radar, but then they come up again, and I see 2 guys coming, so I try to do my super, and I whiff completely. Probably should have been death number 2 right here. I don't know what happened exactly. I think I might have been too close to the ground when I trigger it, seeing as these hallways are sort of narrow, but my teammate gets him off, so I pick up some power ammo, bring the hammerhead out, and just try to pick people off as best I can, because it has good range, but it's still a machine gun, so it's probably not going to beat a pulse rifle at very long range. So I try to stay inside. As you can see, I've been trying to control these corridors as best as possible. And somehow this grenade ends up with the lightning bolt going inside. Little funny bug there. This guy's just not looking, so I'm going to take advantage. And then I see this guy. I hear him first. And thanks to Rampage, I kill him. And this guy should have probably killed me as well. I don't know how I survived that, but the last word came in clutch. I think I hit a headshot at the end of that engagement, so that helped out a lot. So again, we're controlling these hallways. I'm trying to close off some angles with my barricade just to sort of limit the amount of angles the enemy could possibly have on me. It kind of worked here. That warlock just flew right through my barricade, and someone supered, but he was definitely weak because of it. So the less angles enemies have to look at you, the less chance it is you're going to get shot in the back. It's logical, so that's why I use that rally barricade, usually in those choke points or in some doorways, in order to limit the lines of sight. So as you can see, I've been pretty much just handling these corridors as best I can. I miss a snipe here. I don't know why he didn't shoot at me, and right there I should have died. He had a Jotun, and he missed both of his shots, so I didn't know how much ammo he had, so I just decided to just run away, because Jotun is just crazy powerful. And again, right here, use my barricade to see they're hard scoping that lane, so obviously I'm not going to challenge. But it's just being aware of what team has is super important. Right here, as you can see, I tried to pace my shots again with the last word, because the recoil on console is absurd. But it works out well when they're not looking at you, so that's the idea. You want to flank your enemies, try to limit their chances of retaliating and getting shot, you know, it's putting the gunfights in your favor. And right here I could tell I was pinched on both sides, so I decided to just go back and regroup with my team, and it worked out. And right here I thought I was dead for sure. The colony spam, I get hit right there, and the best thing to do if you're getting shot at with colony is basically just jump as high as you can in the air and hope that when you land there's nothing or no grenade really close to you. So I probably should have been dead there, but thankfully the catapult lift, it bumps you really high up in the air, so it helps to avoid those colony grenades.
Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent.
So we're outside now, and I don't like being out here because there's too many places to get flanked and team shot and laned by pulses, aimed at by snipers. Right here I have a guy to my right and my left, and I hit that nice snipe over there. The good thing about having good range stat, or decent range stat on a sniper rifle, is it'll give you headshots even though you sort of miss even by a little bit, so that's really good. Right here my teammate gets shoulder charges and I'm wondering whether I should go for this power, but I have my barricade up, so I naturally went for it. It's always good to protect yourself if you're getting heavy. Right here my teammate gets laned. I know they have a pulse and they're probably pre-aiming this hallway. So I go in with the Stormcaller and I whip a second super. And this was just not my game for supers, and that's why I bailed. I was pretty embarrassed. I just thought to myself, I whiffed 2 supers just now. This can't be right. So I see that Warlock. I'm not going to go after him. We're winning. As he pings on the radar. And then these 2 guys start team shotting me again, and I don't know how I survived that either. But, you know, this is how I like to use the one-eyed mask, though. I don't like aping people with the one-eyed mask. I like just, you know, sitting back, getting my health back, and reevaluating the situation. I toss a nade there just in case they walk in. And, you know, we have the control of the building again, which I love having in this map. I see a ping on C, they're taking C. The game's about to be over though, so I just wait, and he puts a healing rift down, and then I just body shot him, and then headshot him, and I go undefeated. And I will leave you with the reaction.
Oh my goodness. I was 1 off the Weiran. Ah.